Hi, Steve and Caleb from Brownells, and in today's tech tip we want to talk about what you do when you get a new old gun that comes down through the family. You inherit it or whatever.
Yeah, Steve, and this is a perfect example of said topic because this 870 Wingmaster I got from my dad on Father's Day. He gave it to me.
Nice.
Which is, yeah, super awesome. This gun he got, I believe, in the 70s.
Looks like it.
I remember, so this gun is like super iconic for me because like as a kid growing up, every time we went hunting, this is the gun he had. He used the heck out of this thing. And if any of you ever had the chance to mess with an old 870 Wingmaster, you know how just cool and smooth these guns are. And this one's obviously been used a lot.
It has.
It still smells like South Louisiana.
That check ring on the forearm is pretty smooth.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth, but the action is also pretty smooth.
Yeah.
This is the smoothest 870 I have ever messed with. But with that being said, it's also got some rust and some wear and tear on it.
A little here and there, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing serious.
Which that's what we really need to talk about because a lot of times someone gets a new gun or a new old gun and the first thing they want to do is refinish that sucker.
They do. Yeah, they come into the gun shop and say, "Well, you re-blue this for me so it looks absolutely brand new."
Yeah, they'll use the terms like, "Oh, I want it to look like it did the day Dad got it or Uncle got it or whatever."
Yeah.
And I mean that's fine,
but
you
really want to take away all that wear and tear that your grandpa or your dad put on it himself?
Yeah, as you told me earlier, it took him a long time to do that.
Yeah, it did.
It took a lot of work.
All that stuff was earned.
Yeah, a lot of hard work. But so, with that being said, what do you do? What's acceptable to do? And I mean, we say acceptable. Do whatever you want. You know, it's personal preference.
Yeah.
These are just some guidelines, I guess you can say, some recommendations.
That's right.
But
a little paternal advice.
Yes. So, with that said, I mean, this is I hadn't noticed this before. I haven't touched this gun at all, really. I brought it back, and then I put it up. I haven't done anything to it because I wanted to talk to y'all about it. But I just noticed like this, the bluing on the back isn't even bluing anymore. It's just patina.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's. Yeah, that looks cool. Anyways, what was I saying
it's
before?
It's all steel, so it's susceptible to rust.
What was I saying before that caught me off track here? Got me off track? Oh, what's acceptable to do?
What's acceptable?
Yeah, thank you. So, with that being said, for this gun, what's acceptable for me, because I don't want to remove any of that hard-earned love labor, you know?
Yep.
But I do want to continue to use it, and I do want it to, I want the rust and stuff to not get any worse than it is now.
Sure.
So what we're going to do, I'll show you how to clean the wood here, and how to get some of this surface rust off without removing any more of the finish, really. And I'll just place this neatly over there.
And it doesn't take much to make it look a lot better. Yeah,
it's super simple, actually. And my preferred oil to do this, like anytime I'm oiling the external of a gun, I really like rim oil. It's easy to apply. It doesn't stay super oily, you know, and
doesn't hurt the wood if it gets on it.
And that's another really good point. And I just noticed something else too, Steve.
Oh.
I'm looking at the rivets. Do you think those were changed at some point? Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
If it was, they did a good job.
Yeah.
Very professional job.
Interesting. I don't know. Anyway, so
but if you used one of those long enough, you would need a new ejector.
Yeah, and man, I don't know. This one, maybe not. I don't know. I have to ask my dad about it.
Yeah.
But anyway, the ejectors in these are riveted in, and the rivets are a different steel than the receiver.
Right.
So they they stand out. On new guns, you don't notice them, but on, or when this gun was new, you probably wouldn't have noticed it. But as they wear down, because
they change shades at a different rate.
Right, because they're different steel, different alloys, so one wears a little bit different than the other. But I'm gonna stop getting sidetracked, Steve.
Okay. You say that.
Yeah, I do say that. I can geek out about this gun.
Sure.
You know, there's a lot of memories unfolding on the set here today.
So basically, think of this oil as your cleaning solvent.
Yeah, I
You know,
just,
something you use with your rag just to get the grime off.
and actually, because this rust is so thick up here, Steve, I'm gonna use a little bit of steel wool.
Yeah. And if you want to use something like Hoppy's number 9 for this cleaning job, that works too.
Yep.
Works really well.
And that's another great solution that also, you know, smells good.
Yeah, makes the gun smell like a gun.
It does, doesn't it? And so the steel wool we're using is quadruple aught.
Right. Don't use anything coarser than that, please.
Right. Yeah.
Or if you got some of that really fine bronze wool, that really works too.
I actually haven't tried that for this.
Well,
But
you use
yeah, that makes
pennies,
sense.
and it's
I
softer
do.
than a penny.
Yeah, what is it, 50 something to 60 something pennies that were actually copper.
Yeah. Yep.
Those work really well for taking off rust. I don't remember the exact dates, but it's in a video we did where I remembered.
You remembered then. That's the important part.
Yeah, and you know, you forget like I don't remember.
Oh,
So.
man.
But yeah, just give it a good, and you can see I mean, it's getting, that rust, that oil is now
Yeah.
mixed with the rust, and we're gonna wipe it off with a clean rag here in a little bit. But you literally just do this on all of the steel. So I'm just getting all the steel with it here. I'm gonna do the whole receiver, and then I'll do the barrel off camera because I think y'all got the idea here.
Now, if you really wanted to, on that heavy wear area, you could put a little Oxbow blue on there and blend it in with the 4/0 steel wool, if you want to take away the shine.
Yep.
But we're kind of leaving this as is.
Oh yeah, I want that wear to be there.
You can see right where his hand was when he carried it. That's the balance point right there when there's rounds in the magazine.
Yep. Man, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right. But I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this off with a clean-ish rag, and you'll kind of be able to see the difference here.
Yeah.
And I'm getting a little heavy where that thick pitting area was right there, where that thick clump of rust was. All right.
Another thing is if the stock has little notches in it from every deer he killed, you definitely want to leave that alone.
Yeah.
I would think.
I mean, you can add to it if you want.
Yeah.
Add to, but don't take away kind of situation.
Many years ago in Tulsa, there was a pawn shop, and up on the wall they had a Winchester, I think it was a 92 saddle ring carbine. And the forearm was worn through to the magazine tube where it had been carried across a saddle.
That's wild,
That's a lot of miles on a saddle.
man.
And would I ever consider changing that fore end out? No way. That's just a piece of history there.
But yeah, there you go. Cleaned it up. The only thing that's left is some raw steel and some of the original bluing.
You know, I don't see any deep scratches on there. He must not have had any barbed wire fences to cross.
You know, I don't recall us ever having to go over a barbed wire fence.
Boy, I had to fix a lot of guns that they would use it to push down the fence.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can see a big difference now just by doing that one little thing there. It looks way better, but it still has all its character.
It sure does.
So
Yep.
that's what you do for the steel parts.
And that's pretty easy. It doesn't take all that long.
Yeah, and the wood's a little bit different of a story. You can actually, and this one's in really good shape. So one thing I want to note here that I did notice, there's a split right here on the side.
That's pretty common.
Yeah, and usually, not always, but usually that indicates it was shot when the stock was a little bit loose. So this is your sign to check and make sure the stock is not loose, which you can just grab the receiver and grab the stock and give it a bit of a twist and tell that way. It'll be pretty apparent.
Mm-hmm.
But this one is tight currently, so maybe it was loose at one point and got tightened down. I don't know.
I think so.
And
I
then
believe so.
I'm gonna wipe my fingerprints off of here. So the thing is, if you're gonna leave raw metal, it's no longer protected by the bluing, so you need to keep oil on it.
Yeah.
But that's what I plan on doing, so no big deal there.
Cool.
And the wood itself,
Now
you can
we get to the wood.
Yeah, you can use. I mean, if you want to, if you just want to clean it, you can use like a wood furniture cleaner.
There's a lot of them out there, and they make it look really good. Some of them just clean, and some of them add a little sheen to it, a little wax or something. They look really nice.
Yep, and something else, a little something extra I'd like to do is I just take a little bit of hand rubbing gun stock finish.
Yeah.
I use the hand rubbing because like the spray finishes have a dryer in them, and it gets super tacky to work with, and it's not fun. But the hand rubbing stuff is a little more forgiving. But I'll just put a little bit on a rag.
And this is after you've cleaned the wood and gotten the oil off it and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And gun oil and what have you.
Yeah, so gun oil for sure.
Yeah.
And then I just wipe it down. I'm just using this. I'm not trying to refinish anything.
Ooh, look at that.
I'm just wiping it down. So most of your like,
Bringing up some shine there.
you know how like you go to some like antique furniture stores and they have that magic stuff in the bottle and they're like,
Yeah.
oh, this stuff will make your furniture look new. It's just a tung oil
Yeah.
based oil, and that's all it's, and this is literally that. So they're basically just like doubling the price of wood finish and putting it
Yeah.
in a bottle and saying it's like a magic restorer.
But this is bringing out that, you know, original sheen that was there the whole time.
Yeah.
Because that's
So-
the way that gun looked, you know, when it came off the assembly line.
I'll just wipe this sucker down with the oil side, take a dry side, and just get off the excess. And then I'll just let it dry a little bit before handling it. And I love the way linseed oil smells.
I know.
Or, excuse me, tung oil. But yeah, so I mean, you can already see the difference just by that little bit. And it's easy to do. Anybody can do it.
Right.
And another thing you want to consider is taking this gun completely apart and cleaning it. Give it a good deep cleaning.
At least get the trigger group out of there and see how much chaff is in there and dust and what have you.
I bet you it's a lot.
Yeah.
You wanna take a look here? I got some punches. We didn't plan on doing this, but
No, it's going to be probably a little nasty in there.
let's find out. So we'll just punch the pins right out of here.
That way you don't have any surprises at the range. And if you go deep enough, take the bolt out, check the firing pin, make sure it's moving freely because they get frozen up.
Ooh,
Yeah,
man, Steve, look at that.
yeah. There's just a little bit of mud. It's nothing serious,
That's that looks like grease.
is it?
So it's definitely grease. So my dad was a heavy equipment mechanic.
Okay.
So I bet you this is some
Sure.
kind of grease related to that somehow.
Now that's got an aluminum trigger housing, doesn't it?
It does,
So
yes.
you could spray that with gun scrubber and melt that grease off there if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, easy. I'm actually gonna hit it with some gun scrubber,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna drop it in our ultrasonic or Infante ultrasonic cleaning system, and that'll get it super. I'm gonna completely disassemble this thing.
I've gotten lazy, so I take things like that, and once I get them clean, I spray them down with Hornady one-shot cleaner and dry lube, and then stuff doesn't seem to stick to it anymore.
Yeah, and
And I'm pretty lazy.
what I'm actually gonna do, Steve? I'm not gonna.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this back together
Mm-hmm.
as is, right? And then we'll do a detailed clean video
Okay.
for this.
Actually, I
gun.
think we've got a four-part video somewhere in the archive.
We do, and it's an extremely good video. And
Some young guy did it.
that was you. You
Long
were that
time
young
ago.
guy. He was that young guy. That was back before the gray hair there, Steve.
But the design hasn't changed, so.
Yeah. But while I'm doing it, we'll just do like a not as detailed video, but we'll do a video.
Yeah.
Because if I'm doing it, y'all may as well watch.
And
is that weird?
while we're on the subject of old guns, you know, if you see a kind of a sort of beat up looking Winchester or Remington or a Browning from that era, the 60s or so, 70s, when they used to use a lot of nice walnut and a lot of nice steel and, you know, components, you can make one look pretty good without a lot of work.
Yep. And yeah, so this one's gonna look good. I'm pretty excited about it already.
Yeah. Otherwise, there's always little things to be done. Maybe the bead's broken off, or maybe it needs a new recoil pad because it's gone hard or started to crack over the years. Or
This one's pretty stiff.
yeah, it
I'm,
might need a new one.
It still has a little bit of flex to it though.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna hold off on that. I don't know. I might put a Packmeyer decelerator or something on there before I pass it down. But yeah, with that being said, obviously this is one that stays in the family.
Right. It's only a collector's item to the family. So
Right. Yeah. So
nice gun.
Yeah, very nice gun. But that's if you inherit an older gun or you just buy an older gun, those are some things to consider and some ways to kind of take care of it.
Yep, it's not that hard.
Not at all.
So if you have any questions, comments, or you want to tell us about a gun that you fixed up that you inherited, let us know down below. We'd like to hear from you. In the meantime, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.